What's up, barbarians? My time in the PTR is finished. I gotta say, this was not a pleasant experience. Overall, the PTR was awful. I didn't really have a lot of fun. I'm not really enjoying it. This is my review of the PTR. I am at the moment trying this Iron Maelstrom build, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to try it because when we go over here to the pit, I just did level 20 and I have to unlock level 25. I have to do so many levels of the pit just to even get to Torment 4, which is annoying because I went to unlock everything. I am in Torment 4. If we look here, select difficulty, I have everything unlocked. Because of this little guy here, apply all the boost, but it doesn't unlock the pit. It doesn't unlock all the levels of the pit. You have to grind them. It's just not worth it. I don't feel like grinding the pit anymore. I literally did one pit run at level 20, see how the build felt, want to bump it up to about 60 or 70, not able to do that. Did one level of the tower. That was pretty cool. The tower is literally a carbon copy of Greater Rifts. There's minor changes, but it really is the same. And the tower feels better than the pit. I wish the pit would be the tower. That's literally what Greater Rifts were, and I really like them in Diablo 3. That's what the pit should be, but there's so minimal difference between the pit and the tower. Yeah, literally the tower is a polished version of the pit. There is a couple good things about Season 11. It was really nice to be able to temper things and being able to get the temper that you want right away. For here, I wanted the Iron Maelstrom cooldown, and it actually hit a greater affix on that, which is really neat. That's awesome. Same with here. We have 4 greater affix, because this was a 3 greater affix item. By default, Slaying Strike did get a bonus. That's great. That part of Masterworking is okay. And how we do that, just to show, Masterwork. So this item is a 1 greater affix item, which is actually pretty decent. Put it in here. As we upgrade it, it upgrades the damage per second. See, 639, now 648, all the way up to 20, which is less than ideal. The old Masterworking system was a little better. I have some suggestions to make it like a happy medium, and now it has as much damage per second as possible, and now one of these will turn into another greater affix. I really like that. I think that's cool. So we skip, and now upheaval size, which is the worst, is a greater affix now. It'd be nice if it was wallop or strength, but either way, it has increased, and I think that's a positive change. So Masterworking I can live with. Tempering I can live with. I still like to have 2 tempers. 2 tempers is definitely better than 4 affixes in my opinion. If it's going to change like that, it is what it is. That's not a deal breaker for me. The reason I think Masterworking should be changed to increase all affix is because the tempers of Iron Maelstrom hitting twice, this one hit a greater affix. Let's see, we have 3 greater affixes on this. Iron Maelstrom hit twice, gave me a greater affix, but we still only have slightly under an 80% chance for Iron Maelstrom to hit twice. For certain builds to do well, being able to hit twice or do double damage is really important. If you can't hit those caps of 100 or get close to them, that's gonna feel bad. Sanctification is also a decent change. It's kind of hit and miss, and there is a chance that you will break your items. That's fine. It is decent. For example, this one here, now we have double life. Do we really want double life on a weapon? Absolutely not. Does it suck that we can't modify this weapon after it's been sanctified? Absolutely. Is there a chance you can brick it? Absolutely. Would I sanctify these items? Definitely not. And things like for Sanctification, ignore durability loss is useless. When we die in this game and our gear loses 10% durability, it doesn't really mean anything, doesn't do anything. Our gear doesn't break, you can repair it and it's new again. Nothing really changes. If your gear would break and it's now no longer usable, then ignore durability loss would be interesting. This Sanctification item was pretty cool. It gave us another aspect, which was useful. Above 35 Fury, we are berserking all the time. That's pretty cool. So Sanctification can be neat, and I think it is a good system, and I would just like it to break things less. Another positive is Azmodan. When you fight Azmodan, you get to use these items here, which will give you chest. It's pretty similar to like layer boss chests, and it does have really decent items in it. I hope they don't nerf those because they are a really great part of the season. This is where you also get your heavenly sigils, so you can sanctify your items. The biggest downside for me are the Capstone dungeons and leveling. Capstone dungeons are all over the map here, and you're able just to click to them, travel to them. That's great. But they're long, they're tedious, and they're boring. And it's more of like a chore to do them instead of something that's cool, rewarding, and a good damage check. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like it's drawing out the process just for the sake of drawing out the process. Those definitely need to rework or get rid of them altogether. Also, right now, the best way to level is to do the world boss. The world boss is giving way too much XP, and I'm sure that is not going to actually get out of the PTR. That probably will be fixed, and when that is fixed, leveling is going to suck. I started this barbarian and I leveled up to level 30. It was very tedious. It was very tedious because we didn't have any skill points to start with, and when we did, it didn't feel that powerful. Helltide was fun yet frustrating. It was fun because there seemed to be a lot of enemies, and it was really good. Because we didn't have any skill points, it felt off, you know, generator, spender, where when at least you have some skill points, you feel powerful, and it feels like you only generate a couple times. You put a couple points into Endless Fury, you can use Upheaval more, you can use Hammer of the Ancients more, and it had a better flow. Leveling had a better flow. Also, let's talk about Toughness. Toughness doesn't really make any sense. I've made this character hoping to do things in Torment 4. The actual world of Torment 4 is easy, no problem. I wanted to push the pit to see how 240,000 toughness worked with 72% damage reduction and to 62% damage reduction of everything else. And I wanted to play with these numbers and see how important it is to get these nodes. As of right now, with only 210 Paragon points, I have as many as I can get, but I don't have more because I just don't have enough points. And I can't really test that right now, considering I have to level up every 5 levels of the pit, starting at level 20. Not fun. Overall, this PTR was the worst PTR I have played. Unfortunately, a lot of people are also feeling the same way. If we look over here at the Blizzard forums, PTR feedback, I'm tired. I'm searching for feedback that says I like the changes. Getting to Torment 4. Diablo 4 is perfect. And once we click on it, what does it say? I don't know you, but this is the perfect hell simulator. Constantly breaking items, masterworking pain, running bosses thousands of times. Drops seem to always be on the distant horizon and always running out of gold. Okay, so another negative one. Sanctification should be permanent. I think that'd be great. Completely smashing Season 11, that's only because of a bug that will not make it into the live game. Good, Bad, the Ugly is unfun. Concern feedback for PTR in the future. More grind, less shine. Casual dad to bring back the old masterworking. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity. And because of that, I think here is the silver lining with this PTR. Because there are a lot of people that aren't happy, and there's a lot of changes, in my opinion, that aren't very good. I'm really hoping that they are going to make some more changes, make the game better. If we look at Season 5, everyone hated the Infernal Hordes, and Season 5 was great. I do have hope for the game, and I do think they're gonna take a lot of the negativity, and I really do hope that they will change the game around. They'll revert some of the changes, or keep some of the good, and hopefully get rid of most of the bad. There is one personal thing that I have to say that kind of pisses me off. One, if you don't have the expansion, then can you not do this? Because the Undercity's only in the expansion, and the season is supposed to be for everyone. I know most people have the expansion, but those people that don't, this doesn't do anything for them. That's really not cool. Number 2, does anyone remember the Dark Citadel? The Dark Citadel, they said they can't make it into a solo dungeon. It's not possible. That is raid content for group play. Well, if you look at Capstone Dungeon 3, it looks very familiar because it is literally a cut and paste of the Dark Citadel. Spoiler alert, sorry. And that doesn't feel good. You guys told us you can't make the Dark Citadel into solo content, and yet you make it into a Capstone dungeon, proving that you can make it into solo content. Why? Why would you say that? Why would you do that? We've asked for it to be solo, so it'd be something fun, and you guys just didn't. That's not cool. So overall, PTR of Season 11 is a bust. I hope they make a lot of changes, but they definitely have their work cut out for them. They definitely have a lot to do. I don't even know if they can fix everything in time for Season 11. Are we going to extend Season 10? If we did, I think that would be a good idea. Season 10 is a lot of fun. It's just fun to literally make almost any build, feel good, feel strong, have fun, and just keep playing that way. It's fun to get your glyphs up to level 100. I think they should take their positives from Season 10 and kind of work towards that. That is my take on the PTR. Have you guys played the PTR? What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you like? What do you not like? With all that said, I am hopeful, I am positive, and I do think that they are going to make more changes to make the game more fun. Alright guys, in the meantime, I'm going to make some more builds for Season 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.